Hello students, welcome to fifth video lecture on partial differentiation. In first four video lectures, I have covered these topics. Definition of partial differentiation, successive differentiation, total differentiation and exact differential. Now in this video lecture, I am going to discuss some examples on exact differential. So let us go to differentials. So I have here first example. Show that the equation df is equal to in bracket y square minus y plus 2xy multiplied by dx plus in bracket x square minus x plus 2xy multiplied by dy is an exact differential, hence determine f. Now we must know if f is potential function, then mixed partial derivatives are equal. That is dabba to f by dabba y dabba x will be equal to dabba to f by dabba x dabba y. And here df is equal to, we know, dabba f by dabba x into dx plus dabba f by dabba y into dy, and we can call this as m dx plus n dy. We know this. Now to determine f, first we have to check whether this differential is exact or not. So if differential is given like this, df is equal to m dx plus n dy. So check dabba m by dabba y is equal to dabba n by dabba x. If it is these two are equal, then f df is exact. But if they are not equal, df is inexact. Now if df is exact, then find integration m dx plus, now let us call this as suppose I integration m dx plus, so add some constant here, but that is constant will depend on y, but it will be independent of x. Means this fy will not contain any term depending on x. So here we can call this as function of xy, function of xy. So here now what is third step? Find dabba f by dabba y for new function. So if we find dabba f by dabba y, in that dabba f by dabba y we will have f dash y. Now what is next step? Compare dabba f by dabba y with n, and from comparison find f dash y. Now this f dash y may be 0, may be constant, or maybe some function of y. Now here what is fifth step? Integrate f dash y with respect to y, and sixth step add in integration m dx plus f of y. Means here add term here. We will get f of xy. That is potential function. So whatever function here we have determined. So in this way we will find function f from exact differential. So we will find f for this differential. So here we have differential given, that is df is equal to m dx plus n dy. Here m is equal to, we know, y square minus y plus 2xy, and n is equal to x square minus x plus 2xy. So we'll find here dabba m by dabba y. Now dabba m by dabba y, derivative of y square, that is 2y, derivative of y, that is minus 1, derivative of 2xy with respect to y, that is 2x, and dabba n by dabba x is equal to derivative of x square is 2x, derivative of x is 1, derivative of 2xy with respect to x is 2y. Now if we see these two, you will observe dabba m by dabba y is equal to dabba n by dabba x. So this gives df is an exact. So we will determine it. So here find I is equal to integration m dx and add constant term is here in this expression, term f of y, that is constant for x, and it may depend on y. So here I will get here I integration, now y square minus y plus 2xy plus into dx plus f of y. So here if we find integration, we will get here y square dx. So we will get y square x minus yx plus 2xy. So 2y is constant. Integration of x dx is x square by 2. 2 will get cancelled. So we will get x square y plus f of y. And I will call this as f. Then find dabba f by dabba y. So what is dabba f by dabba y? Dabba f by dabba y, for this we will get 2yx minus x plus x square plus what? F dash y. F dash y means first order derivative with respect to y. Now compare with n. Yeah. Now we know n is equal to this x square minus x plus 2xy. For potential function, n will be equal to dabba f by dabba y. So if we compare dabba f by dabba y with n, you will observe that f dash y will be equal to 0. So df by dy will be equal to 0. This gives you f is equal to constant. So let us call that as C. Now take this C in this equation. So we get f is equal to y square x minus yx plus x square y plus c. Now this is function f. This is function f. So we have determined function f. Now let us go to next example. Show that the equation df is equal to, in bracket, x cube plus 3x square y dx plus in bracket x cube plus y cube into dy is an exact differential, hence determine f. So as usual, we have df is equal to m dx plus n dy. Now here m is equal to x cube plus 3x square y and n is equal to x cube plus y cube. So we will find here partial derivative of m with respect to y. So if we find here, now derivative of x cube is 0, derivative of 3x square y is 3x square. Now dabba n by dabba x. We are differentiating with respect to x, so I will get here 3x square plus 0. So here dabba m by dabba y is equal to dabba n by dabba x. So this gives you df is an exact. df is an exact. Now we have to determine f. So we will take integral I. That integral I is integration m dx plus we will add some constant function for x, that is f of y, that may depend on y. And here I will find integration x cube plus 3x square y dx plus f of y. So we get here integration of x cube with respect to dx, will get x raised to 4 by 4 plus 3x square y. 3y is constant, x square, that is x cube by 3. So 3y into x cube by 3, 3 will get cancelled. So here we will get x cube y plus f of y. So I got I. Let us call this as f. Now we will find dabba f by dabba y for this equation 1. So dabba f by dabba y, we will get here 4x cube by 4 plus, sorry, dabba f by dabba y here, we will get here first term, that is x, x depends on x, so we will get 0 plus x cube plus we can take f dash y. F dash y means first order derivative. Now for potential function, dabba f by dabba y must be equal to n. So if we compare with n, so compare this, comparing dabba f by dabba y with n, and if we want f to be potential function, dabba f by dabba y must be equal to n. So here x cube plus y cube will be equal to x cube plus f dash y. So here we will get f dash y is equal to y cube. So this is df by dy. It is equal to y cube. So we get here df is equal to y cube into dy. So f is equal to integration y cube dy. So we get f is equal to y raised to 4 by 4. So we got f of y, that is y raised to 4 by 4. So using equation 1, so we get f is equal to x raised to 4 by 4 plus x cube y plus f of y is y raised to 4 by 4. So this is function. This is function. Now you can add constant term here. So constant term here. So this is potential function. If we find df from this, you will get same df. You get same df. So in this way, you can determine f if df is an exact differential. Now we'll go to some another examples. Applications in thermodynamics. Applications of total differential in thermodynamics. Now here, U, it is called internal energy. Internal energy. H is called enthalpy. F is called Helmholtz free energy. Free energy. And G is called G. It is called Gibbs free energy. And these are called thermodynamic potentials. Potentials. And we have here P, V, T and S are variables, thermodynamic variables. Now according to first law of thermodynamics, dq is equal to du plus first law, du plus pdv, means when dq is amount of heat supplied to the system, it goes to change in internal energy plus work done. And according to second law of thermodynamics, we have dq is equal to T into Ts, where ds is change in entropy and T is temperature. So we can write du is equal to Tds minus Pdv. Now in thermodynamics, we are interested in du, dh, df, dg, means differentials, to study the thermodynamic process. So here we got du is equal to Tds minus Pdv from first and second law. We can find dh. dh is equal to, we know, du plus pdv plus vdp from this equation. So here we get tds minus pdv plus pdv plus vdp. This is dh. So we got dh is equal to tds plus vdp, because these two will cancel. So we got here second differential. We have here first differential. Now from this f, we can find df is equal to du minus tds minus sdt. Now tds is equal to what? Tds is equal to dq, that is du plus pdv. So here we can write here du minus tds is du minus pdv minus sdt. So these two will cancel. So df is equal to minus pdv minus sdt. Similarly, we can find dg. So dg is equal to du plus pdv plus vdp minus tds minus sdt. Now we know du plus pdv, that is tds. So this is tds. So we get here, this one will cancel with this. So we will get this as v dp minus s dt. So we got these four differentials: du, df, dg and dh. Now if these are exact differentials, then we can find whether they are exact differentials, then we can find dA by m by dA by y is equal to dA by n by dA by x. So here, if we take first one, du is equal to t ds minus p dv. So here, du is equal to t ds minus p dv. So I can differentiate m, that is here t, with respect to v. So dA bar t by dA bar of v, keeping s constant, will be equal to now minus p. So minus dA bar p by dA bar s, keeping v constant. This is first equation. Now if we take second, change in enthalpy, we have here dH is equal to, we have seen here dH is equal to TdS plus VdP. TdS plus VdP. Now here m is t and n is v. So we will take here dA bar t by dA bar p, keeping s constant, will be equal to dA bar v by dA bar s, keeping p constant. This is second equation. Now we will take df. Now df is equal to minus p dv minus s dt. So from this, now m is minus p, n is minus s. So we will take dA bar m by dA bar t. So dA bar minus dA bar p by dA bar t, keeping v constant, will be equal to minus dA bar s by dA bar v, keeping t constant. So this is equal to dA bar p by dA bar t at constant v, will be equal to dA bar s by dA bar v at constant t. Let us call this as equation 3. And then we have dg is equal to, now dg is equal to, now dg is equal to vdp minus s dt. So dg is equal to vdp minus s dt. Now if we take here, m is v, so dA bar m by dA bar t, dA bar dA bar v by dA bar t, keeping p constant, is equal to minus dA bar s by dA bar p, keeping p constant. So this is fourth equation, and these equations are called Maxwell's relations in thermodynamics. And these equations are very important to study properties of thermodynamic system, like Joule-Thomson coefficient and so on. So here, this is about exact differential. In next lecture, I will cover chain rule in partial differentiation and two important theorems in partial differentiation. So thanks very much for this lecture. Thanks again.